Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to do another character design drawing. So this time, we're doing a gunslinger, okay? Now, we're looking up gunslingers, looked up reference, and then this picture of Idris Elba came up. And I did these live in my class, so they wanted to do this drawing, something like this. So I just went with it. We're going to base it off this guy now. He is playing a gunslinger, obviously. So, you know... normally I like to find something a little more neutral and then make it into a character, but we'll try and change things here and there so it could be our own character design in spite of it being a picture of a character playing a gunslinger. So here we go. So we're going to use the basis of the face. Again, I'm not trying to make it look exactly like him, just kind of use some features for reference, kind of get some little nuances there. So first thing we're going to do is obviously get the structure. Place the eyes and put them a little higher. Now this angle is we're looking up in this photograph, so we're looking a little up at the face. So I want to kind of make the line for the eyes a little bit round, so it's kind of going around the head, and and looking at the upward angle. So we got a 3/4 view again, and I kind of made that line pretty dark. So let's just lighten this up here a bit. Let's see, is that going to work for me? Okay, so next thing, place the nose. With a 3/4 view, I find it kind of helpful to get the nose placed because that really kind of dictates where the eyes are. So just even if I'm going to get a little faint hint of the nose there, that's at least going to give me something so I can start spacing the eyes. This eye that's facing more towards us. And then, can place the one on the far side, which is kind of the trickier eye in a 3/4 view, right? So I can place that one as well. So let's see. Let's get them loosely put in there. Okay. Step back for a second, see if it looks okay. I think they're a little closer than his, but that's okay. I am not trying closer together. I mean, I'm not exactly trying to make it exactly like him, right? I do want it to look a little different. I do want it to be my own character. So here we go. Let's get the nose a little bit kind of fleshed out here with some nostrils, the tip of the nose. Try and get the shape. Come around the tip and come down into the upper lip. Okay, I'm gonna just go back and start placing things. So I want to get that nice little kind of low eyebrows, right? He's got two. Hint of those wrinkles there, just to start getting a little character going, and then kind of hit that. Start hitting the bottom of the face here. It's kind of what I'm neglecting now, right? Kind of working my way down. The nostril in place. I think it's working for me. And obviously I'm missing like this mouth, right? So let's kind of get the mouth in there and make sure we got something we can live with. Okay, here we go. Get the lips working here. Bottom lip, top lip. Okay, let's see how the cheekbone kind of interacts here in the cheek. And the chin, let's see how they interact with the rest of the face here, especially the mouth and nose and everything. See if it's going to work for me. Okay, I'm going to throw that little crease in the side of his face there. And he's got a mustache. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet in terms of his mustache and beard. Again, I don't want to make it exactly like the actor in the photo. I want to differentiate a little bit, but you know what? I got to keep the little rolled up cigarette because it's just too good. So it's too good to not keep. Okay, back up to the eyes here. Let's get the iris and the people kind of hinted at here. Idris's iris, I guess, now that I think about that bad joke. Okay, moving on now. Moving on from that joke, for sure. All right, got to get the ear in place. And just neglecting a lot of things, right? Got a lot of those features kind of set up, and I don't want to neglect too much longer. So I'm going to draw a little ear here with all the little parts. Kind of a smaller round ear, kind of round. Just hint at that curl and the little bump. The jaw's a little hard to see under his beard, but that's okay. Again, I don't need it to be exactly like him. Just going to get my own jawline going there. I do want some stubble for sure. Not sure if I want to. He's got a stubbly beard, right? It's not super long or anything, but we'll see. Got to have some facial hair, right? It's a gunslinger. Okay. We should take care of the top of this guy's head. Now, we got to add a hat for sure because he's a gunslinger. But I think I want to change the hat. I'm thinking of another hat from that I can think of mostly from a comic book from this Spawn character, the Spawn comic character, the Gunslinger Spawn. Is it Gunslinger Spawn? I think it's Gunslinger Spawn. But he's got this kind of tall, kind of, round hat. I don't know what that's called, what specific kind of hat that's called. But it's different. It seems different. It's different than a normal cowboy hat. And it's got a little different shape to it. Yeah, I just wanted to give something a little different than a typical cowboy hat. All right, I think it needs to be a little wider. A little too narrow. Probably not as long. I'm not going to make it as tall as his. And maybe we can put some bullets kind of on the side. Maybe he uses it to store a little extra ammo. The brim's kind of weird, right? It's like kind of... Well, the brim in the actual photo, it's all like bent and out of shape. But I think I want to keep that sort of look instead of keeping the hat super rigid. Kind of like that's a little bit off, a little bit messy, a little bit weathered. But let's get a belt around here, right? We got to attach those bullets to something. Maybe stick some studs on there. A little strap holding the bullets in place. Gonna just kind of roughly get that in. Maybe these can be like, I don't know, extra... Some kind of special bullets or something, for the special rounds that he needs. Okay, I want to make the head look like it's inside the hat, Something looks a little off to me, but we got to figure it out. I know what it is. Yeah, the hat's too. It's a little too high. It doesn't look as menacing when it's that high. So we got to move this whole thing down. Erase that line. Yeah, it needs to be more covering his face a little more. He looked a little too happy. Like, as a gunslinger, he can't be happy. He's got to be serious and have an edge to him. So, okay, I think this is going to help. Let's move that thing down. Okay. Whole brim goes down. Here it is again. And again, this is why it's important to kind of draw everything, right? And not get too attached to anything. Loosely draw things, get them in place, make sure everything's working so you can move it and not only lost a couple of minutes, right? Of time. Not if I, put too much detail into it, I'm not going to want to move it because it'll be too much work. Okay, I think that looks better. I like the shape even more now. That looks now it's a little taller, right? Because I moved the brim down. And yeah, the brim lowered helps. All right, got a little bit of those wrinkles in the middle of his forehead. Let's get that belt again up there. Maybe move it down just a little bit. Not quite so tall. Okay, sticking the bullets back on the side here. There's little special rounds up there. There's a strap. I want to make it look like it's overlapping with the studs here. I'm sorry, overlapping the edge of the hat and put the studs on. All right, I got those low eyebrows back in place. A little hint of his hair coming out from the side of the hat. All right. I think I got somebody that could work for me. Not Idris Elba for sure, but that's good. That's what I want. I didn't want it to be exactly him. But definitely a gunslinger dude. All right, it's got to have a scarf, of course. I'll just kind of wing a shape here, make it different, because again, I do want to differentiate. You know, I guess I wouldn't want somebody to look at that photo and look at my picture and be like, that's the same guy exactly. So I got a hint of a scarf there. All right, and there we are. I think I've got enough detail in there now to do my clean lines. So let's knock this back with an eraser. Okay, let's go ahead and add the details now that we got it erased. Gonna speed it up again, like my last video, just to save a little time, keep it from being a 40-minute video, maybe? Nah, maybe 35-minute video, a little faster. All right, so just gonna go for the eyes first. Leave that important little shine in the eye. Keep my character looking alive. And get those eyes in place. Again, hard to get that other eye in place without the nose there a little bit, just to kind of orient myself. Even though I got it like roughed out, I still want to kind of have that nose there. I don't know, it helps. At least it helps me. Okay, here's the iris, and he's got dark eyes, so just going to make them pretty much black with a little shine. And go ahead and get the edge here. And then back up. Why not? Let's get the top of his face going here. Get the eyebrow, nice low eyebrow. Very gunslinger-like, right? High friendly eyebrows don't sound very gunslingery. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there were some. I'm sure there were. But not this guy, all right? Not him. He's got creases between his eyes, like wrinkles, and he's got low eyebrows. All right, down to the nose. Got my nostrils going. A little bit of something there for the tip of the nose to keep it looking round. A little crease. Go down the side for the cheek to the mouth. And here's my mouth. Not really a straight line, right? We want to get a little bit of the shape of that upper lip there and come around and down and then back up again. Get the top lip in there and my little rolled up little cowboy cigarette here. Lower lip. A little bit of shade. A little bit of shading for the lip there. Okay, and down for the profile. Oh, well, not really profile, but the side of the cheek. Little creases here. Little lower eyelid. Some wrinkles. And we just got to keep moving around here. All right, I want to get some cheekbone in there. No rhyme or reason. Just adding a little value. Mid detail. Usually I do that at the end, but just kind of, I don't know. Just what I felt like doing. No good reason. Wish I had one. Okay, so for sure he's gonna have some kind of facial hair. So let's give him a mustache, and maybe we'll just change it to like just kind of like a long, not long, like, well, yeah, I don't know. Handlebar mustache? Is that no? Handlebar goes out. I forgot what this is called. Slightly Fu Manchu style? Is that what we're calling this thing? I don't remember. But yeah, we'll go like that. Then give him some scruff, you know. But maybe he doesn't have the full beard, but just some scruff, and he's got like the mustache coming down. All right, let's get that ear in here. A little bit of shade. A little bit of hair peeking out from behind the ear. And then the hairline. Get that in place. Kind of short hair. Just come down the sideburns a bit. All right, I'm going to add some scruff here. You can't be a gunslinger and be well-shaved, right? It'd look less tough. I'm sure they, at some point, they had to shave, you know? I know. Okay, get some hat details here. Add some contours, at least. And then this is under, right? So for sure probably going to have some shade under there because it's underneath. And this hat can't look too clean. This is his trusty old hat, let's say. Let's give it some frayed edges here. All right. It's amazing like what a little bit of like frayed edges will do, right? It'll kind of give it a lot more life, Just make a little more weathered. It's just a few little broken lines, you know. All right, here's my scruff down the neck. In the scarf, get some folds in here. It couldn't have hurt to look at some more scarf reference, but I just, I don't know. I felt like I had it. Maybe I didn't, but get a hint of a scarf there at least. That's one thing I didn't really look up, and I kept drawing it. I kept thinking about it, and just, now, you know what? Let's just go. All right, so here's the top of the hat here with my little rivets, which I want to make them look metallic eventually, at least slightly metallic or something, you know. Little round kind of metallic rivets. Okay, here we go. Here's like, so to try and make it look metal, I'm going to try and give it some more clean looking kind of lines in there. Okay, now I got my bullets. So I want these to look like kind of different than regular bullets. Mainly because I don't want to worry about the size so much. So let's just make them like big old, maybe sniper kind of style bullets, you know, for like a rifle. Obviously, I don't know if they had true snipers, but I'm sure they had special rounds for like these, like some sort of rifles, right? All right, so give these long piercing points. Then I want a belt kind of, or a leather kind of strap, kind of going around and holding them in place, right? So we're gonna give it some little seams. Okay, and there we go. If you can hear some drums in the background, forgive me. We got a drum lesson going on at the same time as I'm narrating this. If not, forget I said that. You didn't hear a thing. Okay, so putting some little kind of harder edged little shines in there as well, the bullets just to separate them from, I said bullets twice, in the bullets to make them look a little more metallic. And a little bit of texture on the belt. Again, I just want things to look a little weathered, a little worn down, a couple more frays. Just going with some, a little bit of texture on that cat and a little slight shading just to, again, we don't want it to look flat. You might as well just add a little bit of smoke coming out of this little cigarette, right? Why not? Got nothing else going in the background in this. Just a little hint, just to give it a little something here. And then if I added shading to the top of the hat, I got to put a little bit in the back of the neck. And there we go. We're getting there. Just touching up, shading, a little more texture on the hat. Little dots can go a long way, just to kind of feel like some grit or some off-color things are kind of there, make it feel used. And there we are. We got a gunslinger, you know? Kind of happy with the way it turned out for a little fast drawing. Made faster by the speeding up at the end. But there he is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had fun and drew a nice little drawing yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.